this little Hunger Games simulator. And we put my OCs into it. Let's see, where does this go? Okay, so Louis, main character of Thingy, Nicholas, Varys, Jim, which is my friend's OC, Kyle, Jim's enemy, D and Axo, FD3, Paper Devil, Chaos, Dandel, Cobble Nugget, Little Jim Bob, Stalker, and Swap. Stalker is also made by my friend. And then Swap is channel profile picture guy. Everyone is alive and healthy. Paper Devil battles Axo. Paper Devil defeats and kills Axo. FD3 fights an OCC vending machine in the corner. How did you find a vending machine in a cornucopia? Okay. Cobbledoggen finds a basketball. D finds a used band-aid in the cornucopia. Kyle finds a basketball in the cornucopia. Nicholas finds a clean coal in the cornucopia. Varys battles Jim. Jim defeats Varys but decides to spare. Oh, okay. Dandel finds a tin of Donald Trump's bronzer in the cornucopia. Swap finds a stick of Old Spice deodorant in the cornucopia. Stalker finds a paintball in the cornucopia. Louis battles Chaos. Louis defeats Chaos but decides to spare his life. Axo finds a bone-hurting juice in the cornucopia. Well, Axo is non-violent. Oh, he's dead apparently. Okay. Stalker is the sheriff. Good for you, Stalker. Cobbledoggen finds a convenient couch, but decides it is too dangerous. Little Jim Bob sees things twice. Kyle discovers a singular spaghetti lying on the ground. Don't do it! I've seen this before! Bro. Chaos curses on a Christian server and gets smoked. Swap discovers a bone-hurting juice lying on the ground. There goes Swap. Louis gets yellow fever. Nicholas uses coal to cook food. D gains 1 health point after using a used band-aid. Jim heals Louis. FD3 gets a tin of Altoids. Paper Devil heals Cobbledoggen. Varys receives a quenched and tempered steel from a sponsor. Swap discovers a bleach gummy bottle lying on the ground. Kyle heals Cobbledoggen. FD3 finds a convenient cave and decides to use it as shelter. D stumbles upon a basketball. Paper Devil gets whatever that is. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. Little Jim Bob calls in the US Navy SEALs who kill Paper Devil and Cobbledoggen. Okay. No, there's still people alive. Stalker slips and slides on a banana peel. Nicholas complains about a test grade. Is there school here? Wait. Varys gets carpal tunnel syndrome from playing OSU. Louis heals Little Jim Bob. Jim stumbles upon his we're cooked. Jim canonically has tanks. And guns. Little Jim Bob stumbles upon a landmine. Well, he's cooked. Jim heals Jim Bob, which means Jim is also near landmine. Kyle finds convenient house of the 7 gables and decides to use it as shield. Oh! Okay, so I had to go take the dog out, and the rest of this video is a voiceover because I accidentally turned off my mic. Stalker stumbles upon a Victorian bronze. FD3 heals Jim Bob. Swap smells good, but it's Old Spice. Not your boy's cologne. Nicholas loses 0.13 GPA points and is severely injured. Varus stumbles upon a basketball. Luby receives a bucket of KFC from a sponsor. D heals FD3. Nobody has died. Varus constructs a geometrically stable truss. Swap has major bone pain after drinking bone-hurting juice. Why would you drink it? Luby eats KFC. Nicholas receives an anthology of life-changing poems from a sponsor. Little Jim Bob tries to post a vibe. Stalker gets Hodgkin's lipoma, a life of something, and dies. Jim chokes on crab apples in his cheeks. Kyle receives a Agrawal star from a sponsor. D gets juked by Little Jim Bob. FD3 loses circulation looking too tight in those shorts. How? He doesn't wear shorts! He wears a jumpsuit! He's a robot! Little Jim Bob stumbles upon a landmine. Did he already? Okay. Swamp hides from Varus. Luby gets crushed by an unstable truss. Wow, where did that come from, I wonder? Nicholas discovers a bone-hurting juice lying on the ground. Kyle slips and slides on a banana peel. Varus loses the game. I lost the game. Dang it. D gets their fingernails removed by a native tribe. Little Jim Bob heals himself. Varus stumbles upon a tank. Swap eats bleach gummy bottle. Wow, okay. He's just eating everything today. Nicholas discovers a clean water lying on the ground. Kyle decides to take a permanent nap, and D decides to take a permanent nap. 3 deaths. Little Jim Bob accidentally steps on his own landmine. Wow, okay. Nicholas barrel rolls. Nicholas succumbs to lethal peer pressure from Varus. And that means that Varus wins. Yep, he won. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll put the website in the description too.